Hello and welcome to another video in Starship EVO. This time I will be talking about modular components, specifically these large glass walkways. So if I speed myself up a bit. These are all using the connector block, which I'll go over in a minute. But I decided that I'll make my own large glass walkway connector blocks, just to build up some large bases, have them all connected. I do have a large piece here, like a habitation block that I'm building at the moment, but at the moment it's not ready. It's got a power source and shields attached with its own little airlock as well. But this is in progress. Trying to fill this gap is proving a bit tricky, and oh, I've made a mistake there. I'll fix that later on. But yeah, so these, as I was saying, these utilize the existing connector block, which normally has its own door. Oops, come on, why can't I close this? There we go. Always got to highlight it before it goes. But yeah, these have their own doors, but I wasn't quite liking how big they were, so I thought, well, I'll use them, but have it so that there's something large connected, so you can sit down onto the wall, stand on the walkway and walk around, move to the next one. The airlock one is just a simple one-door airlock, so it can't really be called an airlock, but there you go. But that has a simple push button, the door opens, and then a bit more spacey style on the outside it closes. And yeah, they should all connect fairly seamlessly. I've tried to make it so that these can still be utilized as some sort of maintenance area. So they each will connect, apart from the airlock just sort of ends, but you've got a corner piece where it'll travel around this corner, get through there, and then a T-junction, again the same, it all connects through to there as well, and then a cross junction or four-way junction. I've left the starter blocks on each one, because if I remove it they just fall down like this. There we go. Now these can still be connected up when they're down on the ground like this, so you switch across to the you switch across to the connect station tool, and then what you do is you go down close enough to it, and when it highlights in that color, you left click, tells you a message, and then you fly up to the other one you want it to connect to, and when you're close enough it'll highlight it like that, and you can press R to rotate it all around. Now we want it to, as you can see, everything lined up, then you left click again, and then they're connected. Now this time you can see that it's staying in place even without its starter block. I mean, if I remove that one, that would both fall down, but it means now that this is the starter module, so if you go doing anything to this one, like removing it, it'll remove all the others like this. If I click there, then go across to there, unspawn. Oh, okay, so it does leave the previous behind, so that's something worth knowing. But other than that, that's the only way to really remove modules once you've done with them. You can add a block to them, it registers that you're working on that one, it'll highlight it in the extra tab here, and choose unspawn. So that's working with those. You can just build them, connect them all together, build up a larger base. If I get to that one there, see, this one's a bit easier to see how it rotates round, pressing R. And there we go, it gets connected. Oop, close enough, there we go. And I've tried to make the lights spaced evenly, just so you get some decent lighting as you move along. I mean, you've got your own torch to work with, but yeah. So you can have hours of fun building up a large modular base. Now, should you want to design your own, in a similar way to the way I was using a random block, hitting it on the side and taking it away again, it now marks this as something I'm working on. If I wanted to extend this or change it in any way, I just go over here to name, change its name, and then export local blueprint, and then that registers it as a separate design to work on. So yeah, add things onto it and so forth. But if you wanted to start from fresh, I've got a few examples here. There's two types of connectors blocks. I should have done it on the side of the sun. So go to here in systems, we've got the connector, which has its own sort of border to it, and then another one which is just pretty much flat, which is both of these here. So there's a bit of oddity of these. So this one is good for even symmetry, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and there's a bit of weirdness of this. Its orientation point is in the corner. I usually like pushing R and positioning it that way around, whereas the other type of connector block, which has its own back blocks to it, if I get rid of that one will only actually attach to things on the floor edge, whereas if you can see there, if I go there, it sits in the right direction. If I go to the side, it's yeah, just different orientations and the way of organizing it. But this one will at least have symmetry on an odd scale. So you have one solid block here. Let's get to the right one. So you have a block there, block there, block there. So you can do that. Whereas with this one, it'll be let's get to it. With this one, it will be even spacing. But these are the connector blocks. As you can see, each one has a door. You can go up to it, press F, opens and closes. If I go to outside view, the character does fit in it, just about. And so that's it for these connectors. Just a brief explanation of how they work, how to connect them. These are the last walkways. Hope you can find some use out of it. I'll eventually get this one finished. Yeah, I mean, this is where the maintenance tunnel would actually exit, really, on that one. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.